Hey everyone, Fragrance Fiend here today with Italica by Kaz Muradi, which was originally released in 2016 and brought back in 2021 due to really popular demand. Since then it's gained a lot of traction on Fragrantica forums, been rated the top perfume for the past 2 years. So Italica opens up with saffron with the almond note dominating and the milky accord blending it together quite nicely, giving it a bit of a smoothness. Then they blend into the heart notes of caramelized toffee and bourbon vanilla, which give it an even sweeter kick to the mix. This is what really gives it the wow factor. As it dries down, it just keeps getting better and better. Finally, in the base you have sandalwood and white musk, which to my surprise aren't as dominant. It has a lot of similarity to some sweet pastry or cake I remember having while growing up, but I can't quite remember the name of it. It may be biscotti. Even though sweeter fragrances are usually more associated with a youthful or more playful audience, this one leans a little more mature and sophisticated, which is kind of hard to elaborate on unless you smelled it yourself. As it dries down, I get a very mild hint of cherry out of it, but nowhere reminiscent of Lost Cherry or any other Tom Ford. Even though it's a unisex fragrance, it leans about 20 to 30% more feminine. If it had a more masculine edge to it, then it would definitely remind me of Black Phantom by Kilian. Two totally different scents, but if they went that way, that's kind of what I imagine it smelling like. Except the performance on the latest Black Phantom is terrible. If they ever did a flanker of Italica, that's the direction I would like to see them go, maybe add a bit more of a coffee note to it, maybe some cinnamon, or even oud. This is 100% a winter fragrance. I would not recommend wearing it during any other season. The projection sillage longevity will absolutely let everyone know you're wearing this fragrance all day. The fragrance stayed on my skin for about 10 to 11 hours, however, if you spread it in your clothing, it will literally be there for days. The price is definitely a little more on the steeper side as it is a luxury product, however, if you're buying from Australia, you will get a tiny bit of a discount. So even though it's an incredible fragrance which has won multiple awards, I still wouldn't consider it a safe blind buy. And lastly, overall, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, which is completely personal. I would like to see it perhaps with a tiny bit more of a masculine edge, even though it's a unisex fragrance. But as I said, that's completely personal. That's all for today's video, thank you for watching.